I'm so excited. Literally in 1 week, I'm going to be picking up my friend from the airport, and on Saturday of next week, I have started and will be on my 5-week adventure. I will be in Arizona training and then off to Bali and Ireland and just going to experience so much fun and adventure, relax. I might even just read a whole bunch of books. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't planned anything. I'm just going with the wind, which is the complete opposite of who I used to be. I never used to be a go with the winder. I used to be must have everything planned out to a T. Yeah, that can get exhausting. I mean, I'm also someone who needs some sort of structure. I can't just be a fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl like that. I am a person that just needs a little bit of structure, but I'm learning to structure and then just kind of be spontaneous within the structure. So that's kind of been a happy balance of mine for the past little bit, and I'm liking it, and I'm just going to continue that into my trips. I want to say that I don't know if I'm going to be filming on my trips. I think I'm going to take the pressure off of producing content every single week for you guys here on this channel. And then just kind of come back with a whole series of videos from my travels for you guys later. There's just so much going on in life that I wasn't on the game of building content before I left, and honestly I'm more connected and more driven by giving these videos out and showing up every week in inspiration and not trying to manufacture something just because. But if you do head over to my Instagram, akeishadb, I will put it right there for you. You will be able to follow me. I'm still gonna be posting and putting up some live stuff. Hopefully my podcast will be up by then. I'm having a little bit of communicating between host site, website. I know I need to record a couple more to get it submitted to iTunes and Spotify, so I will keep you updated. If all else fails, I know I have set it on my calendar that I will have the episodes live on Podbean and on my website by the time I leave. So there'll be about 5-ish episodes probably by then. I have to record 3 more. I have 2 right now. Anyways, so keep your eye out for that for when I post that, and follow me on Instagram because I will be sharing my experiences while I travel. I'm sure stuff will come up, and I'll just continue to share and take you guys along for the ride. Anyways, let's get to today. So today is all about fitness. Guys, I did this the other day.
Oh shit!
46 inches I jump box with a little bit of prep. I did a static jump box that was I think 40 inches, maybe 39. I landed it once. Didn't get on camera, but I got these other ones. So failed a couple times, stuck it, but kind of was ugh, but we counted it anyways. And yeah, the one that was a clean land, we didn't have the camera on, and I thought I could replicate it, but gotta work my way up. So my fitness journey, that makes me so uncomfortable to talk about because I'm not someone with this huge transformational, I'm 30 pounds over what I want to be. I need to make my way down. I need to, my eating habits are so shitty that I need to change it. I'm so blessed with the fact that I don't have those things. I know my eating could be better. I have always been a very fit person, which has made me actually self-conscious about my body in a very different way than I think most people do. And I don't know if anybody listening to this can resonate with that, is that I feel not unconscious, knock yourself out. I feel a little self-conscious about my body because I feel like I've always been around people who struggle for the perfect six-pack, or don't have the flexibility, or don't put on muscle the way that I put on muscle, and it makes me feel self-conscious about it. And I know that's not their fault, and I have never looked at anybody and been like, oh girl, you are not fit, because there's so many people around me that have gorgeous curves and healthy ass bodies, but they're not freaking toothpicks, and they kill me. They kick my butt all the time. So it's not about how much muscle definition you have, It's about how fit and how much your body is capable of doing. That's my fitness journey, is to mental health body image thing that I work on, is that from the outside you could say like, oh, that girl is like strong as hell. And yes, I'm strong, and yes, I can do a lot of things, and coordination for things comes easy to me because of my dancing background, but I struggled to get strength. I can etch out quite quickly, but I'm not as strong as someone else who might not be etched out but can like literally kill me in a plank. Like they can last far longer than I can. But if you look at my abs, you'll be like, oh yeah, she can hold it for like 5 minutes. Like, no, I can't. I really can't. I'm struggling at 2. So this whole fitness journey, fitness is such a huge thing in our culture and our society, and I love it because it just makes you, fitness is just such a great way to keep your mind and body and overall global health in a really good shape. I have been working at the gym every morning unless I have a client really early in the morning. So Wednesdays, if I have early morning clients, I can't make it to the gym. But I'm a morning person, so I go to the gym at 6 to 7 or like 5:45 to 7-ish. Every day since probably I think the end of February I started going, and it has been great. I knew that a quick fix wasn't in the works for me. I knew that I had to like spend the time, work on the basics, and get it going. If you've seen some of my other videos and some of my Instagram post stories, you would have heard me going to a place called Coastal Fitness in Langley. They have been great there. I get these like programs every week that last about 10 days, and I do the same thing, and then every week the coach looks at me and he gives me more exercises and kind of tests my strength and tests my motor skills, and we kind of like will create new based on what's needed in my life. Sometimes my shoulder goes out, so we'll have to go back to like a shoulder rehab routine. I want to get a little bit more cardio, so we implemented more metabolic stuff into the workout. So I'll do like a little bit more like side lunge base, and then I'll go straight back to like my single leg deadlifts to like keep the back body strong and keep the glutes strong. So all of this talk, if you're not really used to like fitness, like I get it's a little overwhelming, and it was so overwhelming for me to like, I needed to go into like a fitness mentality, not a dance mentality. This is huge, guys. For all you dancers out there, I struggled hard with this balance of I'm a dancer, I'm an athlete dancer. That's not how we do it. That's not how they do it. And this like whole combating of like the worlds, I struggled with trying to make that work for me and for my body. Super tight in areas of my body, which would cause pulled muscles, inflammation of like my psoas. So probably from like actually longer than that. Oh my gosh. From about September through April, I straight up felt like there was a knife. Every time I did a lunge, a squat, a plie, and anything, there was a like knife like carving down my left quad. And then I would feel like if I sat or if I walked for too long, that there would be like multiple knives just digging into the side of my legs and my hips. Like pain, just straight up pain, knife pain, very sharp, very fiery, very long lasting. Didn't go away if I stretched it out, just like pain. Could barely walk up my stairs without being in pain. Couldn't sit for more than like 20 minutes without being in pain. And I'm freaking 29. That should not be the case. And I'm a dancer, that like should not be the case. So as a dancer, there's all these injuries that come with overuse of certain muscles. Every sort of form of physical activity has these kind of like over repetitive injuries that you can get. And what I have found, 2 things that have cured me and are continuing to cure me, I can't stop doing them, is my FST and my strength and conditioning. Just overall fitness building, but building back the strength in my glutes and in my, so my hips could be stabilized so that my quads didn't have to work, stretching out my quads and my front nets to release the tension that they were holding on so that the back body could do the work in stabilizing and giving back the freedom to my body to move and do the things that I really needed to do. It's so funny when I like would talk to my trainer and he would be like, show me a lunge, and I'd do my lunge, and like as a mover, as a contemporary dancer, like our lunges are quite extensive. And some of the lunges that I have to do are like, to a trainer, their eyes just like bulge out of their head and like, how the hell and why are you doing that? Like, that lunge is, they cringe at the extension and the compression of everything, and then the pelvis will like push forward to get you up out of a lunge, you know, those ones that are really big and really wide, and then you like thrust your pelvis upwards to the ceiling, and it's beautiful to watch, but it makes my trainer's eyes like bulge out of his head. I have to like turn off dancer brain, turn on fitness brain, and do the fitness part as a fitness thing. So like when he says do a single leg deadlift, don't do an arabesque, my body for years and years and years has always extended my leg to the back, given a nice little back arch, and it's a beautiful arabesque line. That's what I'm trained to do. But that does not allow your glutes and hips to work and stabilize you. And over time, if you're not working the stabilization of those glutes and those hips muscles, you can get pain. And I was getting pain because I wasn't strengthening the proper way. He'd always like tap my back foot, push up my stomach, but like tap down my back so that I could make like a flat line, a tabletop. In no time flat, I'm like crushing single leg deadlifts. My arabesque is even stronger because of it. My extensions are stronger because of the support now that I have in my glutes and my hips. From a fitness journey to be overall fit in order to do all the things that I want to do, it's really exciting. This journey of going to the gym and being a gym person. And a lot of dancers, we do the whole like Pilates things, but for me in particular, when I do Pilates, I get super tight super fast. It's just my body tightens up. When I was doing Pilates, I was in pain. So being tight and then doing Pilates and working in small movement just compounded my tightness. I haven't tried Pilates exercises since then. I know that that'll come in time. I just enjoy building strength and being super confident in lifting, 30-pound weight, a sandbag, a box jump, doing the things that I know that like, okay, I have to lift Megan. She weighs X amount. I need to be able to lift her up and over with momentum. Can I do a sandbag clean, essentially? I'm not going to demonstrate these movements. I know you guys would love that. But can I do a sandbag lift? Because that's essentially a motion of lifting a human body. That's a portion of weight that I'm going to be responsible for. So being able to like get myself to these points has been really, really satisfying, checking off my goals. My body feels so much stronger overall. I feel like my dance strength is improving, although I'm not in the studio as much right now. When I am and when I was in the studio for rehearsals for Warehouse for the past couple shows we just did, I felt so strong. There's something I'm super passionate right now is building confidence as a dancer in the gym aspect and being able to, do what anybody throws at me. Like I don't want to be able to like bench press 200 pounds. Don't give me like, I'm not going there. I don't want to be able to like overhead press 50 pounds. Like I'm not trying to like beef up. But I am trying to be able to take whatever someone throws at me to be able to do programs, and whatever a dancer wants to throw at me, I want to be able to do it safely with full range of motion and know that I'm not going to get hurt because I'm weak. I used to be kind of afraid of certain things because I knew I was kind of weak in areas, but I didn't know how to fix them. I didn't know what I needed to do. So moving into the fitness world in order to build overall strength has been super empowering and love it. I don't think I could have gone to this point of that box jump without my trainer. It was a big investment, guys. I've been spending $367 a month to train at this private gym and have the eyes of a trained professional watch me and tell me what I'm doing and make sure that I'm doing it right. I know there's lots of different ways to go about it, but I needed early mornings and I needed to track my progression, and I needed an eye to tell me what I was doing because I am really good at faking it. I'm super good at like the fine little details that most people can't pick up if they see it and think that it's right, but really it's it's kind of wrong. And I'm also really good at masking my pain and my tension. So when someone like it's really difficult for them, like it might be difficult for me, but I'm good at like kind of masking that, you know, dancer training here, make everything look easy and effortless. So my trainer's been really on my butt. He watches to see what happens in my body, and if it like freaks out at any place, he's just like, do it again. Nope, less tension. That's wrong. Do it this way. You know, don't be thinking this, be thinking this. So I give Ryan Jobs over at Coastal Fitness like so much credit for getting me to the place where I am, that now I feel so confident and my body feels so good that I can go take more classes, that I can go back and take my friends' fitness classes. I started stretching at the gym box in Vancouver. If you're ever in Vancouver and you want to stretch, I'll be stretching at the gym box, which gives me evenings available, which is super fun. It's really cool vibes in there. It kind of gets a little loud, but like whatever, I'm still gonna make you feel like $1 million. And so I'm doing stretch sessions out of the gym, and the other day partnered up with one of the trainers, and I kind of like piggybacked his routine, his workout for the day, and I had so much fun just to be able to like push my cardio again and feel strong and confident, do overhead presses like a boss. Side lunges are super fun for me because I just love jumping, and I said I wanted to jump because that's something that I miss a little bit. So that's where we got this huge box jump, and it was so cool. I like completely surprised myself in making it happen, and I didn't think I could do it, and I was just like, no, I'm gonna do this. I feel strong in my legs, I feel strong in my core, I feel strong overall, so like let's go for it. And he caught it on camera, which was amazing. So all of this said and done, like where am I going with this? I'm going to say that everybody's fitness journey is so different, and because you might have a quote unquote nice body, or that it is, you know, it looks fit, there might be underlying things that you're not aware of. It doesn't matter what the body looks like, it's what can the body endure and take, and how strong it is from like the inside out. Don't worry if you don't have that six-pack, don't worry if you have that six-pack. It's what your fitness goals are, and can you accomplish them? Can you pull a sled of 150 pounds regardless of what you look like? Can you do that? Yes or no? If you can, bomb, that's so awesome. If that's your goal, then get there, and you'll get there. It's just, the fitness world is just such a world that is so prominent in our social medias and whatnot, and I was really kind of like hesitant to take those videos of what I did, and I was very like about posting them, but it makes me feel really good that I feel that strong that I'm able to accomplish those things, and I'm not in pain doing that. That's huge. The fact that I'm not in pain anymore, oh my god, I feel so good to just, now I've gotten myself to the point where I'm strong enough to take on more tasks, and now I can go have fun. And if you ever need a trainer, Mr. Alex, the guy that I piggybacked his workout, he is fantastic. He's well worth the investment. He will get you from point A to point B in no time, as long as you're willing to do the work. So hit him up on Instagram if you need a personal trainer. He's awesome, and hopefully I will continue to do some more workouts and crush it like a boss. I'm gonna go have some fun now. It was so good to see you guys. I will see you next week for my final video before